Hey Shellmates, welcome to another edition of Inside the Shell by Rapid Snail Racing, where speed is optional and fitness is mandatory.
All right, Shellmates, welcome back to Inside the Shell with Coach Rachel, aka Try Cupcake. And today we are talking about pain versus discomfort, which is not the most exciting topic, but it is one of the most important if you want to keep training consistently and not end up in a forced timeout. First, what is this skill? This skill is learning the difference between normal training discomfort and the kind of pain that is a warning sign. Endurance sports come with effort. Breathing hard is normal. Muscles burning in an interval is normal. General soreness after a bigger training day is normal. But sharp, localized, worsening pain is not a badge of honor. It is information. The key takeaway is simple. Training discomfort is normal. Sharp or worsening pain is a signal to adjust early. Why does it matter?
Because ignoring pain is one of the fastest ways to turn a small problem into a big one. Most injuries do not show up as a dramatic moment. They show up as a niggle you keep poking until it becomes a full-blown issue. Early adjustments preserve consistency, and consistency is what actually makes you faster. Pain patterns also teach you about load and recovery. If the same spot flares up after speed work, or after big volume, or during high stress weeks, that is useful data. It means we can change the inputs before the body forces a shutdown. What does it look like when this is working? Soreness tends to be symmetrical, like both legs feel heavy after a long run, and it improves as you warm up. Discomfort is mild, it stays manageable, and it does not change how you move. Your gait stays normal, your swim stroke stays smooth, and your bike position does not suddenly get weird. Most importantly, you monitor trends, not one single moment. You look at what is changing across days. Now, common red flags. Sharp, localized pain is a big one. Swelling is another. Pain that changes your mechanics, like limping, favoring one side, shortening your stride, or altering your stroke, is a serious signal. Pain that worsens as the session goes on, or pain that sticks around beyond 48 to 72 hours, is also a red flag. And here is the big rapid snail rule. Do not push through sharp pain. If it is sharp, increasing, or changing your movement, that is not a tough it out situation. That is an adjust it early situation. So what should you do in the moment? Adjust the session, reduce intensity, shorten it, or switch to an easier option. For triathletes, you can often shift from run to bike or swim to keep training while reducing impact. For Spartan and OCR athletes, you can swap in strength or technique that avoids the aggravating movement. The goal is to protect consistency without feeding the problem. Also communicate early. Tell your coach what you feel, where you feel it, and what made it worse or better. That lets us make smarter decisions faster. Now the professional help cue, because this matters. If you have sharp pain, swelling, numbness, tingling, sudden weakness, pain that changes your mechanics, or pain that does not improve within a couple of days, it is time to check in with a qualified professional like a family physician or a physical therapist. When in doubt, get help. It is always better to catch something early. This week's practice is simple. Use a 24-hour rule. If something hurts today, modify today, reassess tomorrow. Then decide the next step based on the trend. And if it is not clearly improving, or if any red flags are present, seek professional advice. Rapid snail takeaway. Discomfort is part of training. Pain is a signal. Listen early, adjust early, and you get to keep training instead of taking an unexpected vacation from your plan. And remember, speed optional, fitness mandatory.